my dear students of BSc first semester. So welcome to my physics classes by Sarabdeep Kaur Sidhu. So today we will discuss the topic that is logarithmic decrement. So from name clear, decrement mean decrease. So we will discuss here the decrease in amplitude of a damped oscillator. That will be mechanical also and that will be electrical also. So in the previous lecture we have done relaxation time. So relaxation time, logarithmic decrement and quality factor gives the measurement of damping effects. Clear? So now we will done in this lecture logarithmic decrement. So first of all, what is logarithmic decrement? So logarithmic means we have to take here log. Decrement means decrease. Decrease we have to take the decrease in amplitude. Yeah? So logarithmic decrement, it is defined as first this is the definition. It is defined as the ratio defined as the natural log of defined as the natural log of ratio of amplitude at any time t to one time period. Ratio of the amplitude at any time t to amplitude one time period after it. Note down this definition after it. So this is the definition of logarithmic decrement. Means first of all we take the natural log, then we take the ratio. First take the ratio. You can say ratio of the amplitude at any time to the amplitude at time t plus t dash. Time period means t dash in the case of damped oscillator. Yeah. Then take its log. This is logarithmic decrement. And symbolically it is represented by delta, and this delta is equal to log of base e, natural log of ratio amplitude at any time t divided by the amplitude at one time period after it. So this is logarithmic decrement. Now we want to find out logarithmic decrement in the case of mechanical oscillator as well as in the case of electrical oscillator. So in the case of mechanical oscillator, so first in the case of, I rub this definition. In the case of mechanical oscillator it is amplitude, and in the case of electrical oscillator we take here Q, the amplitude of we can say charge. Okay? So here AT. So we know that first in the case of damped mechanical oscillator, this is the first case, damped mechanical oscillator. So in the case of damped mechanical oscillator, what about the value of AT? As we done in the case of relaxation time, we know that the amplitude decreases exponentially. So at any time t, this is equal to A naught. A naught is the original amplitude, means the amplitude at time t equal to 0. A naught e raised to power minus bt, we know. Okay? And one time period, it means when time is t plus t dash. One time period after it means capital T added to this. So A t plus t dash, that is equal to A naught e raised to power minus b. Now t is t plus t dash. So put the values of at and at plus t dash in this equation. And then what you get, that is equal to log of e at, that is equal to A naught e raised to power minus bt divided by A naught e raised to power minus bt plus t dash. Now solve this. Yes, this is equal to log of base e A naught e raised to power minus bt divided by, open the bracket, e raised to power minus bt into e raised to power minus bt dash. A naught goes with A naught. e raised to power minus bt goes with e raised to power minus bt. So this is equal to log of e. Now this is negative sign. When goes upward, it is positive. It becomes positive. Clear? bt dash. And this is equal to b log m raised to power n log m log of e base e. Log of e base e, that is equal to 1. That is equal to 1. So this is 1. So this is equal to, so from this delta is equal to bt dash. So delta is equal to dt dash, where t is the time period and b is the damping constant. And we know the value of b in the case of mechanical oscillator. So in the case of mechanical oscillator, what's the value of b? Yes, b is equal to r by 2n. B is equal to r by 2n. So put the value of b here. We get delta is equal to b. That is r by 2m into t dash. So this is delta in the case of mechanical oscillator. Now in the case of electrical oscillator. So B part is equal to, in the case of electrical oscillator. In the case of electrical oscillator. So in the case of electrical oscillator, we have charge instead of displacement. Instead of displacement, we have to take the maximum value of charge, that is at t equal to 0. So in the case of electrical oscillator. So in the case of electrical oscillator, delta is equal to log E, yes, log E q t, charge at any time t, divided by charge between the plates of a capacitor, qt upon qt plus t dash, and qt, that is equal to here now, that is equal to q naught. This is a charge at time t equal to 0, e raised to power minus bt. Now at t plus t dash, this is q naught e raised to power minus b t plus t dash. In the same way as we have done in the case of mechanical oscillator, q naught goes with q naught, e raised to power minus bt goes with e raised to power minus bt. So only we have log of e raised to power minus bt. When it goes upwards, it is e raised to power bt dash. And log e base e bt dash is log m raised to power n. So this is also equal to bt dash log of e base e, and this is equal to bt dash. Clear? So in the case of mechanical or electrical oscillator, the value is same. Only the difference is the value of b. So in the case of damped electrical oscillator, what's the value of b? What's the value of b? B is the damping constant, and its value b is equal to capital R by 2L. So b is equal to capital R by 2L in the case of electrical oscillator. So this implies delta is equal to R by 2L into T dash in the case of electrical oscillator. Now next, also we know that we have also drawn this diagram in the case of relaxation time like this. Amplitude is decreasing with the passage of time. This is T, this is X or Q. As in the case of electrical oscillator, it is Q, and in the case of mechanical oscillator, it is X. Now it is the amplitude, starting amplitude is maximum, then goes on decreasing. You can, if you want the amplitude at t equal to 0, that amplitude is A naught. You can draw this diagram from this point like this way. Here. So this is the diagram. So here is the maximum value. This is at time t equal to 0. This is A naught. This is from 0 to this distance, you can say M. So OM is A naught, and then this is A1. Here, and this is A2. Yes, beta, we have done the value of logarithmic decrement in the case of mechanical oscillator and in the case of electrical oscillator. Here, now if you have, we know delta is equal to b t dash. Now we know that amplitude at any time t, a is equal to a naught e raised to power minus b t. Now if you have amplitudes a1, a2 up to so on an, and time periods are for a1 that is t dash, and for a2 the time period is 2t dash, and for an the time period is nt dash. Then put the values, then a become that is equal to a1, that is equal to a naught e raised to power minus b t dash. Clear? And in the case of when a2, this is a2, this is equal to a naught e raised to power minus b2 t dash, so on. And when it is t dash, this is a1. When it is 2t dash, this is a2. And when it is nt dash, this is an. So an is equal to a naught e raised to power minus b nt dash. Clear? So this implies you can write an is equal to a naught e raised to power minus n bt dash. Clear? And what is bt dash? Bt dash is equal to delta. So put here delta. This is equal to a naught e raised to power minus n delta. So this implies an. This is an, no? An is equal to a naught e raised to minus n bt dash. This is equal to this. So an is equal to a naught e raised to power minus n delta. Clear? This implies an over a naught that is equal to e raised to power minus n delta. Clear? So e raised to power minus n delta. Now reverse this. This implies, I write here, this implies a naught over an. We reverse this because this is then become positive. Here I take a naught upward, an downward. This implies taking log on both sides, log of a naught over an, that is equal to log of e raised to power n delta. We are taking log on both sides. When you take log on both sides, this is equal to a naught over an. Okay? So taking log of a naught over an, that is equal to n lambda. So from here delta is also equal to 1 over n log base e a naught by an. So this is also some numericals will come here on this formula. So delta you have to find out the delta. N is given, a naught is given, and n is given. Clear? An is given. So now the next, the small, very small relation, that is a relation between relaxation time, relation between tau. Tau is a relaxation time that we have done in the previous lecture, and delta. Delta is a logarithmic increment. So you know tau is equal to 1 over b and delta is equal to bt dash. So from here, what is b? Or you can say from b, here b is equal to delta over t dash from this. Clear? So put here tau is equal to 1 over b. 1 over b means t dash over delta, t dash over delta. So this is the relation between, you can say, the tau and delta. Tau and delta, because tau is equal to 1 over b, delta is equal to bt dash. From here b is equal to delta over t dash, or 1 over b is t dash over delta. So put the value of 1 over b, that is equal to t dash over delta. So tau and delta, they are inversely proportional to each other. When damping is more, tau is less, relaxation time is less, and b is more, delta is also more. So they are also inversely proportional. So when damping is more, relaxation time is less, but logarithmic decrement means decrease in amplitude is more. So this is all about the logarithmic decrement and the relation between relaxation time and logarithmic.